This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
It is Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie for your Friday podcast. It's just the old Fitz-eye today, guys. And we're talking about girl maths. Now, this is where ladies just try to justify to themselves the money that they spend on a dress, or it could be an item. So let's just say they wear it 10 times. You divide it by 10. Then you realise how much a cup of coffee is every day. If you can sacrifice that, you can actually tell yourself that you're basically getting the dress for free. It's not a bad method.
I think it's flawless.
I don't mind, but Jess,
as the only girl in here, given that Kate is absent at the moment, nothing beats it, girl math.
Yeah.
The only way to buy stuff.
If you've been a victim of girl maths, you're going to love this podcast.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Hey, I tell you what, pumped for the Everest tomorrow.
Who's the favourite, mate? Is it Ray Hadley's horse?
Think about it.
Huh?
Think about it, mate.
I don't know.
No, that's the name of the favourite. Think about it. $3.90.
Sorry. Just you say that to me every day.
Think about it, mate.
Finally, I've come in for a win.
And Chris Waller's got a couple in there as well. I see Ray Hadley, First World Problems. That was at the front page of the paper yesterday. Jerry Harvey, I'm part owner of Hawaii 5-0.
And Singo, mate, he's in there. They had a bit of a laugh on 2GB, I heard yesterday. Yeah. So is that a favourite? Are they a chance of winning?
No, it's 14-1, but Singo has said if it does get up, he'll shout everyone at Randwick.
Oh, look out.
Everyone will get a free beer.
Trained by Gay Waterhouse.
So I do like that one. Belle de Jour, I think that was the year 2000 when that got up. Was that the Golden Slipper? And he bought everyone at the track a beer.
When you say everyone,
yeah, that I know. How do you actually just...
Everyone in the members' pavilion in the left-hand bar in that corner behind that rope.
Do you just put 100 grand over the bar or something?
I don't know what you do. How do you do that, Tom? You got a tip on how to shut the bar?
Yeah, it would be arranged with the ATC, but that was going to cost him $300,000.
Was it?
Yeah, so if he does that on the weekend, $300,000.
Just leave your card behind the bar.
That's schrappers for Singo, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that.
I tell you what, there was a funny horse race. Now, this is over in Germany. Before we get to that, though, we've had some great time with some race callers on this show, haven't we? The old frog in the throat. I mean, Matty de Groot, you get it every now and then, the frog in the throat while you're doing the news.
Love a frog in the throat.
I mean, if you're halfway through a race call, it can get really tough.
Look at the tail from the outset as they come to the home turn. And the leader on the inside, Bard's Voice. Vista Oriental's the first one to range up on the outside. Kegstar's there as well. Then followed by Loyal Romance. Excuse me, the old frog in the throat, but in the 200-metre point.
Frog in the throat got up, actually, paying $8.
I'd love to know where that expression came from.
Our favourite race caller of all time, South Australian Trots race caller, is Jimmy Jakes.
No, I don't think I'll get through this. Yatesy, where are you? We need you, mate. In front of Leia Rose. Down the outside. Trying hard was one step closer. But Leia Rose wins. Second placing, we own a Tejan, I think. Or on the inside, Cop and Eiffel.
Jimmy, I don't think it was Jimmy Jakes' finest moment, though. His finest moment is when they threw to him and he didn't know he was on air and he was ordering lunch.
Get out nice and early and say very good afternoon to Jim Jakes. I was wondering if I could order a beef schnitzel with...
Jimmy! That's good, isn't it?
Okay, so
Jimmy, we're on. Hey, Jim.
This is in Dortmund, over in Germany.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if this guy has been rattled because he is actually calling the race in English.
Okay, sure.
But he's all over the shop, so he's called... He doesn't... He's misinterpreted where the finish line is.
Oh, right. He thought it was earlier or later.
He thought it was over, but the race was still going, and then it's completely rattled him. He didn't know where he was going. Have a listen to this.
Here comes number 2, the King of My Heart, and he's taken up now, but it's not away. Lazar Star yet, but he will win and do it easy. Number 2, the King of My Heart is, I think, we're not finished yet. You have to be careful by that, but still everything under control. Number 2, the King of My Heart.
So there's 2 lapses there. Oh, right. They've just gone round for the first time.
If you've been waiting to skip school holiday crowds for your next trip, now's your chance.
Take a sneaky weekender with whatif.com.
Just imagine all those empty beaches.
Book accommodation and more on the What If app.
What If? It's Aussie for travel.
Ever heard of girl maths, Fitz? It is quite a skill, but I didn't realise it was such a thing, but I knew that my wife delivers it to me every time because all I hear her talk about when she buys a purchase is cost per wear. Cost per wear. CPW.
What's cost per wear?
Well, if I buy a dress for $100 and I wear it 10 times, it's only costing me $10 per wear.
Girls don't wear dresses 10 times, though, do they?
Well, it depends what sort of dress it is. If it's sort of a multi-purpose, throw it on because we're going to the park on a Sunday, sure.
Okay.
If it's a really stylish one, you might be like for an event, you're right. You might not wear it 10 times, but it's all about cost per wear. Oh, cost per wear. But that'd be like me saying if I bought a car for $100,000, well, cost per trip, because if I look at how much I drive to work and back, if I added that up in Ubers, well, you know what I mean?
If that's,
seems to justify it. Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, if that's how you want to justify it, go for it.
That's what it's all about. It's about irresponsible spending and breaking it down between you and your friends so you can make it feel okay. This girl has gone like, this is the greatest example I've got for you, but this one's taken off of a girl trying to justify an outfit that she wants to buy. Have a listen here.
Honestly, I think it's a no-brainer.
$250 divided by 10, $25 a wear.
Yep.
For 10 wears.
You'll wear it way more than 10 times.
So $5 a wear for 20 wears.
So cheap.
Yeah.
You're literally buying it from the dollar store.
It's like getting a coffee every time I wear it.
Yes.
Which I'll do anyway.
If you forfeit your coffee every time you wear that, then it's basically free.
Basically free.
We cracked your back.
That is so good.
See what I mean?
What a load of crap. What a load of crap.
Well, where the breakdown is that prior to the purchase, you still don't have the conversation that you don't need it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have that outfit, you're going to wear something else you've already got.
Yeah.
But for her now, I mean, and the likelihood of a girl committing to that, to go, okay, when I wear this dress, that equals no coffee on that day.
Yeah.
And I need to write down every time I wear it because this doesn't work unless I wear it 20 times. Am I right, Jess? Have I got this nailed?
Yeah, and the pinnacle of girl math is basically free. And the way you can do it is by buying something from a shop that only gives you store credit. So you might buy a dress and return it because it wasn't the right size.
Yeah.
You have store credit sitting there. You then buy a dress from that store when they've got a 50% discount.
Gotcha.
It costs nothing. You've basically made money, basically free.
You're
and
not
you're
making
home.
money, Jess.
Wow.
You are not making
Girl math.
money.
You're not losing money, though.
And it works every time, Jess?
Every single time.
Every single
Justified.
time. 13 24 10 if you want to get involved.
Justine from Manly, are you a victim of girl math?
Oh my goodness, going back to my slave fashion days, absolutely, you know, buying a Zimmerman top or dress,
yeah,
you had to go straight to the cost per wear. It was the only way to do it. And it wasn't actually the shop. This didn't happen in the shop, it happened after with your girlfriend, and we would discuss it out.
But so what's the average price of a Zimmerman dress? What are we talking, $300-400, Justine?
Yeah, let's break it down.
No, more than that. Yeah. I mean, back then it might have been, but...
Okay, let's call it $800.
Yeah, no, we're talking hundreds.
But see, Justine, with a nice dress like that, can you wear it 10 times? Or you're like, oh, God, the girls have seen me in this dress so many times?
No... Yeah, I mean, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can. You make it work.
You make it work.
Justine, if you buy a dress for $500 and then you go, well, I'm going to wear it 5 times, that's costing you $100 every time you... You're never going to be able to cut back on enough coffees.
Circle.
Okay, I'm going to walk to the event. I won't get an Uber. Yeah.
No, I was thinking about this. You know how they always sell things on, it's one, less than a coffee a day.
Yes.
With coffees being so expensive, I don't think that's such a good sales proposition anymore, is it?
See, you girls are going to get sucked in now too, because you will get clothing. Retail stores will go, ladies, this dress, well, it says that it's $1,200, but really, if we break it down, they'll be selling dresses now. Yeah. This will be 14 coffees and you can wear it 15 times.
There'll be a script that they read off. Justine, thanks. Lauren and Avalon, you're a victim of girl maths.
Yeah, for sure, especially when it comes to concerts. Like, I will get tickets and think, oh, God, can I afford it? But by the time the concert comes, it's like it's free.
Yeah.
How is it free?
No, because you forget about paying for it 6 months earlier.
For sure.
No, you don't.
You do. It's like I bought Foo Fighters tickets at the start of the year, and I was like, I had to buy them for friends as well, and I was like, man, this is expensive. But then we're like, we're only a month and a half away from Foo Fighters, and I'm like, I don't even have to buy a ticket. It's like it's free.
Yeah, until you want something and you realise you can't afford it. Then you go, where'd the money go?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hayden in Borkham Hills, you don't believe in girl math.
Nah, not at all, mate. Like you just said, if you went and got Foo Fighter tickets or any kind of ticket, you have to go and see them like 5 or 6 times to get your money worth. What's the point? I don't get it. I really just don't get it.
Oh, Haydo's busted it open.
You're still spending the money right on the spot. You know what I mean? Like you're still forking out $60 or $70 for this somewhat dress that you like. Yeah. And it's just like, it's going to be free in 6 months. It's like, well, no, you're paying $80 right now. That's not free.
Hey,
Tommy,
you've got it.
To justify in your mind, I mean, how many times do you have to wear that country road cardigan before you actually get your money back?
Just once, mate. Just once. It was second hand.
Hang on, we got...
hang on. You're not going to believe it. You don't need to wait till 7 o'clock. Kate Ritchie's called through. Kate wanting to contribute to girl math?
I'm listening in the car, and I cannot believe that you don't think that girl math is actually a thing.
It's not.
But what I want to know is, how do you work this one out?
Go.
If you bought a dress on sale, right? The dress was $1,000 and it was 50% off. Yeah. So you've got a dress in the cupboard that you only paid $500 for, but then you forgot you bought it because you weren't really buying it for anything. You just were buying it.
So you've never worn it. Yep. So you're $500
and
down.
The tags are still on it.
Yeah.
Does that grow in
value?
Value? Like, is that an asset or is it like
what? So are you telling me because you can return the dress still, or
you can never return it?
No,
but it's like it's something that you own that's brand new that you could perhaps on sell. So you haven't actually.
So do you think you're going to sell it beyond that 500? So you'll profit if you move it on, even though you bought it half price.
No, what
that's the idiot alarm going off. Sorry,
that's
it's spotted
the
one
shonk
again.
alarm.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast. Go.
Taylor Swift! Kate Ritchie's Sweet Seats.
This is unreal. See me live with Nova.
Oh, man, I get nervous. I'm nervous thinking about making this call.
I know. I was just thinking everybody must be waiting by their phone, hoping, fingers crossed, that it is going to be them.
I've got chills down my spine and some chia seeds in my teeth from a smoothie I had them on the diet.
I've got chills that are multiplying.
Oh, yeah. That's really
and
cool.
thrills.
Yep. Whatever the rest of that song.
Losing control. No, the thing is with this, and you know what, the best thing about it, and our show would not go ahead without your amazing calls that we get. If you've got on the show this week, you're in the running. We've had a lot of people ring this week, long-time listeners, first-time caller, which is great.
Yeah.
But, Kate, you've got to make this decision.
Oh, my gosh, Kate, do you want to... Kate has an app on her phone of everybody that's entered. Do you want to spin that app?
Is that what?
Yep, spin that
I'm not
app.
very good with tech.
Now, have you landed on one?
Yeah.
Okay, when you land on it...
Yep.
You hit dial, hit the dial button.
Hang on.
And then we make a call. Here we go.
Chat roulette.
Over to you, Kate.
It's ringing.
Chat roulette.
Erin?
Hello?
Hi, is that Erin from Winston Hills?
Yes.
What are you screaming about? What's happening?
You being bitten by a dog or something, Erin?
Erin, what are you hoping that I'm calling? It's Kate. Hi. Hi. It's okay. What do you think I'm calling about?
Where are you at the moment, Erin?
I'm parked on the side of the road.
Who are you with, Erin? Who are you with at the
I'm
moment?
with no one, but I hope my mum's listening.
Okay,
all
what's
right.
your mum's name, Erin?
Louise.
Hey, Louise.
Okay. Well, maybe we just tell Louise. Do we tell Louise that
she's
your
listening.
daughter, Erin, is coming to my suite to see Taylor Swift, and we're going to transfer $10,000 to her? Oh, Erin, are you there? Oh, my goodness. How excited are you? Tell us what this means.
Oh, my gosh. My mum and I have got to every time this concert in Sydney and we couldn't get tickets to this one and we've been trying so hard.
Oh,
I think I got
Erin, how many computers did you have going trying to get tickets, Erin?
Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. I was at work and I had the work computer and my laptop and my boss's laptop and my phone and everyone else's phone and all the clients trying to help me get tickets.
And Erin, that $10,000, what are you going to do with that? Give it to Mum? Give it to Louise?
Yep, definitely. It's all Louise's.
You know what, Erin? I'm so glad you have won. You have won this because that's what we want on the night. We want a suite full of people who adore Taylor Swift. It is going to be so great. I can't wait to meet you there.
My mum and I are the biggest Swifties ever. We're going to the Eras concert tonight.
Oh, you're going to the...
at the cinema.
Oh, you're going to see the movie.
Showing.
Yeah, the first one. Wow. Are you crying, Erin? You sound like you're shaking. I can hear that.
I might be.
Yeah, please
my
calm
gosh.
down before you continue the drive to work, okay?
I don't need to. I'm fine.
Who are you going to call? Who are you calling now?
My mum.
Yeah, ring Mum. Is she your best mate, Erin? Mum's your best mate?
She is my best friend. Of course she is.
Okay,
She was the one that made me call on Thursday. She called me and said, call right now. And I did.
Do you know what?
Erin, that is amazing. Now, Kate, you need to hit the transfer button on that app.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
no, that doesn't come from... No, Tommy. Don't trust me with that. They don't trust me with the money.
Oh, the money's
I
gone.
just do the ticket stuff.
The money's gone.
So that's how my wife picks up the phone as well, screaming
like that when she sees your number.
Tommy, can we give away another two? Get him.
Let's do it. Come on, let's do it.
Kate, sweet, have we got any more room?
Let's do it again on Monday.
Okay. And another $10,000 cash. You get on the show at any time. You're in the running.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Anthony's given us a call. Anthony, what do you want to talk about this morning?
Mate, I've got something to talk about on behalf of all the Nova listeners.
Yeah.
Not sure if Nova's tightened up the budget because of these interest rates, but
they have.
What happened to the 6 o'clock club and the prizes? I've waited a couple of years to get a key ring. I've got key ring, I think 4189, and every time I was waiting for the... Because you used to do just the number, and then it went to like a range.
This is right.
And then it went away.
No. I feel your pain, Tony. I feel your pain. You can also hear... I also hear the voices of the people, Tony. And the people, Tom, have spoken.
Yeah.
This is all week we've received calls saying, bring back the 6 o'clock club.
Anthony,
give out the keyring, give out the prize.
Anthony, budgets have been slashed here. And do you know what, unfortunately, do you know what the downfall was, Anthony? A couple of years ago, we went for a world record, a Hot Wheels world record. We blew out the budget.
Well, our budget's meant to go for 3 years.
Then also, what Drive ordered all this merchandise in, and they didn't do the Nova branding properly. They wasted over 20 grand there. It's killed everyone off. We're not getting any budgets at all anymore. Everything's been thrown out the door. We're lucky to get a couple of bus stops, which are great to see our faces on at the moment.
Anthony, can I be honest with you? If you need money, you find money, and I think we just have to look down the side of the couch and bring back the 6 o'clock club officially, Tom. And in this moment right now, the correct thing to do would be to completely spoil Anthony with something off that wonderful list of yours, Thomas.
Anthony, keyring holder 4,189, I'm going to give you a Dutch oven.
Are these valued over $300, Tom?
Yeah, absolutely. The Ironclad Dutch oven by the Ironclad Pan.
Anthony, he's had 3 eggs this morning too. It should be one hell of a Dutchie.
Mate.
Beautiful.
Anthony, a bit of slow cooking in that Dutch oven. I tell you what, you will come out of there a different man. That's for sure.
Tom, when we have a brainstorm about next year, I would suggest the 6 o'clock club and the keyring needs to be looked at.
Can we get a personalised Dutch oven? Oh, yeah, our own names on there,
so you know where it's come from.
And Scott and Poof I want back as well.
This all seems like an off-air chat, but we can keep going.
Connie in Dean Park, what do you want to talk about, Connie?
Hey guys, happy Freaky Friday.
Oh yeah,
Freaky Friday, Connie. Take me to Freaktown, Connie.
I just wanted to ask you guys, have you ever had someone in your family that's adamant that they're helping you, but really they just create more work for you?
Oh no, who is it, Connie, in your family?
So we had Mum over on Wednesday who was helping look after the kids and just potting around doing little things inside and outside. Great, fantastic. some point during the day, she comes in and she says, "Don't worry, darling, I've topped up the car with oil." I'm thinking, great, okay, that was on the to-do list.
Good on you,
awesome.
Mum. Yeah.
Thanks, Mum.
Anyway, so we get in the car early in the afternoon. We get almost to the end of the street, and I'm thinking, geez, the windscreen's pretty dirty. So pull the lever, and looks like dirty water's coming out. And then, of course, at this point, the wipers are in the auto mode, and they've smeared some sort of substance all over the windscreen. Can't see a thing.
Come on, Mum.
Quickly hook into the gutter, get out. Everyone's having a look. Everyone's dancing around, making a hoo-ha.
Yep.
Turns out Mum poured the bottle of oil in the washer.
Good effort.
Into the windscreen wipers.
Yep.
Mum.
Yeah.
I mean, the oil cap says oil on it, and the windscreen things has a picture of the windscreen.
You got to laugh.
No, you don't.
I
you
did.
don't.
And then at that point, I turned to Mum and I said, "Mum, is this how you win Wednesday?" And she looked at me and went, "Win what?"
Connie's
Win
got
what?
a Freaky Friday and a Win Wednesday.
Can we get your mum to tune into the show? Connie, what's she on 2GB or something?
She'd be still asleep now.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve to be part of the
There's
6
only
o'clock
one thing you can do with your mum. You can have a laugh about it, Con, but I think you'll have to eventually have to put her down. Thanks for your call. Amy in Harrington Park. What do you want to talk about, Ames?
Hey, morning, guys.
Hey, Aim.
Yesterday, you guys were talking about wedding day disasters.
Oh, and injuries, yeah.
Yeah, it's not so much of an injury for us, maybe to my stepson's
Go on.
way he feels about himself.
Yeah, what did he do?
We can only laugh about it now and talk about it as a family now that he's 23, but he was 10.
Yeah.
We have no photos of him or my brother-in-law.
Oh, what did they do?
We went to do the wedding party photos and he didn't go to the toilet like he was meant to, and he had to be taken down to the local McDonald's and he didn't make it.
So ones or twos there. Amy was really busted, wasn't he?
Twos. It could be threes, but I'm pretty sure it was twos.
Oh,
he created his own aisle, did he, in his pants? And that is horrible. So then for the rest of the day, was there a bit of a waft around the area, or?
Well, when we got to the venue, he was in shorts, and my brother and sister-in-law had to wash him down and make sure he wasn't wafty when we got there. It was a very hot day, so...
Good effort.
Lucky he didn't drop out the bottom of the shorts, you know what I mean, eh? Left a little surprise on the dance floor.
Yeah.
I had
Tom, that happened to you on your wedding day as well, didn't it?
Yeah, and today, which is weird, guys. I must apologise.
Hey, Amy, have you ever heard the story about the woman who had a very bad stomach, unfortunately, as she wandered into her own wedding? But the only saviour was she had some of that gripping shapewear underwear on. What do you call it? And she actually filled it up like a water balloon.
No.
And then had to be taken to the bathroom and sort of release almost like, I don't know, a barrel. Drain that barrel before she was able to go back out there to her own wedding.
Just in his own
with a fair bit on the bugle, if you know what I mean, Aim.
Amy, great call. Thanks for saving us. Connie, do you know what? I'm going to give Connie the Jurassic World, the exhibition. You're going to go to Super Luna Pavilion in Sydney Olympic Park, Con.
Oh, awesome, thanks. My hubby probably sounded like a dinosaur when you got to the car.
Yeah, well
said.
Nice Freaky
time.
Fridays. Buy tickets now at JurassicWorldExhibition.com.au.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Got a bit of hot goss for you guys.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, have we all seen the Barbie movie?
Not yet.
Still
waiting
seen
for
it?
No.
What are you going to ruin it for me?
Oh, you chose Oppenheimer.
I'm waiting for Lisa, and then we can go and see it together.
Okay, great. Margot, Robbie, and Ryan Gosling, of course. What a great pairing. Ryan in that film is absolutely. I think he's the standout.
It's a great actor.
It's grossed over $1 billion.
It's
this
amazing.
film. So what they're saying is, obviously, it works.
Yes.
You know, Margot and Ryan, they work incredibly well together.
What are you suggesting?
And they have apparently signed on to do
Barbie 2?
an Ocean's 11 prequel.
Well, but in...
Wouldn't that
Is
be
that,
Ocean
is that what
10?
they call that?
So, no, yeah. So that was, I mean, that's Brad Pitt, George Clooney,
Yes.
Matt Damon's
Classic.
in that as
What a
well.
great film.
A brilliant
What?
movie. So Barbie's not involved at all.
No. There's no. I don't think there is a Barbie 2 in the story. I think
you couldn't
it's
do
kind of beautifully
Barbie 2 glass
tied up.
Barbie or anything like that.
No,
Why don't they just call it something else? Why do they have to tie it into Ocean's 11?
Well, because that kind of
We'll just call it Casino Heist.
Well, it's... What are you talking about?
Okay, you put
franchise.
in the franchise. That's what I was trying to think.
The problem is that story is about like 11 people that rob casinos and stuff.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 people now. So just make it another movie.
No, they'd be 2 people, and then there would be there'd be more cast involved, but they're putting them in it.
Seems really confusing. So Ocean's 9 with 2 extras.
There's nothing confusing.
Ocean's making up the 11.
Margot Robbie did a movie, Tommy, with Will Smith, and they were con people.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really good movie. So she would be great in a movie like that.
And Ocean's con people.
No, it wasn't.
I just don't know why you would do that. That's
I'm
crazy.
excited about that.
I think it's great. I think it'd be great to see them on screen together.
Just quickly as well, did anyone hear Jerry Seinfeld up on stage the other night?
What happened?
Well, he said that there might be a
Seinfeld reunion.
There's a reunion coming.
Oh, really?
It's returning.
Everyone gets a bit sentimental about seeing old things come back.
Because there's a real art to letting it be what it is. Well, Jerry designed it to be like that.
Put that on the shelf.
Yeah, he's spoken about walking away and not pushing it beyond where it was.
But money talks, I would imagine.
Jerry doesn't need the money, Kate. What are you saying? Jerry Seinfeld in Ocean's 11?
No.
So confused,
you have made a very simple story incredibly confusing.
I think Kramer goes out with Barbie for a few months.
Is that what it is?
Write that down. That's amazing.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Yes, it is riddle time. For those that like a riddle.
I do love a riddle, and Fitzy, this is your favourite moment of the week.
He is a fiend for a riddle.
No, well, they say, doctors do say it's good to have a power nap
What?
every day.
Do you know what annoys me?
Less than 20 minutes, and this is a great time for me to
annoys
have a
me
kip.
when you ring me on the weekend and go, you got a riddle, I'm in the car with the family, we want to do a riddle, give us another riddle. I'm like,
rang you on the weekend for years.
I'm not just a riddle guy, I can do other things.
You're a riddle to us, mate.
We'll try and solve this. Tom streaming live on the Fitzy and Whipper Facebook page.
Yeah, correct. And go on there if you want to see what we really look like, I guess.
Tom, you are streaming something else at the moment. That is a little...
I did think you guys looked a bit strange.
You loved
today.
maths, but you didn't have to follow him on that website.
Oh my God. Is that chat roulette, Tom?
It is. I'll see myself out.
Okay, first riddle, guys. Kate Ritchie, you said you are feeling good about riddle time today.
No, I said I'm interested in it.
Oh, just interested.
Interested.
So, discuss. Here we go. A boy saw his brother standing a few metres away from him. He threw the ball he was holding as hard as he could, and it returned to him without hitting his brother. How is this possible?
It was his shadow on a wall?
No.
Boy saw his brother.
Yes, something to do with like a reflection or an identical twin.
Interesting thought, Matt. You are no closer to the answer.
Twin,
it is not a twin.
A mirror?
It is not a mirror. There is no special effect included in the answer of this riddle. If you wouldn't mind me sharing once more.
Was he on the television?
No.
Oh, that's good.
A boy saw his brother standing a few metres away from him. He threw the ball he was holding as hard as he could, and it returned to him without hitting his brother. How is this possible?
He was looking at him through a window.
No.
Was it a picture of the brother on a wall?
No, it wasn't, Matt.
Is it something to do with the ball? Like it's not what we would normally think a ball would be?
No.
Is anyone
like
close?
No one's been close at all, and to be honest with you, I thought this would go off in the first 3 seconds. I thought this was quite obvious.
Okay, mate.
Well, it's always obvious when you have the answer in front of you.
That's the power position of the Master Riddler. Are you ready? Do you want it again, or you got it?
No, I don't know.
No one suggests.
No one's got it.
No.
Oh, my God. It's not often we get stumped by a riddle on this show.
Just get to it, mate.
No, I will not. People are playing along in the car
One
and
more
conversations
time.
are
Come
happening. Thank you for the opportunity to share. A boy saw his brother standing a few metres away from him, right? His brother's a few metres away. He threw the ball he was holding as hard as he could, and it returned to him without hitting his brother.
So he threw it up in the air.
He threw it up in the air. Just a little bit.
Who got that?
There's a lot of noise.
I don't know. Tom or Fitzy? One or the other. Penny dropped at the same time.
Kate on that.
Don't be dismissive with it, Tom, because it's a great riddle and it's an interesting answer. And if you don't get it, you don't hate Riddle Time. Don't hate the Riddle Time when it's your own insecurities.
Next.
Cancelled. I'll see myself out again.
3 different doctors said that Paul was their brother. Yet Paul claims he has no brothers. Who's lying?
Paul the other one.
They're all 3 female doctors.
Kate Ritchie, ladies and gentlemen.
Just a little bit.
For thine sisterhood.
Yeah, not surprising. I was the only one that got it.
Due to your gender.
I mean, no one else jumped in.
They didn't want to.
Next.
Nick.
Third riddle.
Nick riddle.
Do you reckon the Radio Award judges are still listening?
It's too late. Just cut off.
Is it?
The entry's cut off this morning.
Damn, it is tomorrow, Tom. It's tomorrow, though. We're still a chance, aren't we?
I'm going to hold on to a few of these riddles and take them and get up on stage tomorrow.
Nick riddle.
How to win friends and influence people. Here we go. I promise, I offend, I direct, and I fight. What am I?
Promise?
A word?
No.
Not a traffic light, like a direct.
Oh, you love a traffic light party, don't you, Tom? We know what's on your mind. No, it's not. Wearing green again as a married man.
It doesn't even make sense. I mean, it does make sense, but it's stupid.
Something said on this show stupid. I promise, I offend, I direct, and I fight. What am I?
The letter I or
This is
something.
one of my favourite riddles.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. This is a good riddle. Jess from the Riddle Factory, you'd agree with that. Just yell out.
Oh, she clapped.
I do.
Thanks.
Oh, is that something to do with the wedding ring?
No.
Okay.
That wasn't a clue.
Oh, sorry.
I promise, I offend, I direct, and I fight. What am I?
Good riddles this week, mate.
Yeah, thank you so much.
These are tough.
An
Maybe we've
objective?
just lost it.
No.
Is it a certain type of word?
Nope. You
Is
said you
is
were
it
going to
a
be good
thing?
today. You're
I
really
didn't say-
disappointing.
I didn't say I was going to be good. I said I was interested.
I need more than that.
Is it something that you do as with your body?
Yep. Yes, it is, Tom.
Is it-
hand.
Is it, yeah.
Matt So I promise, a handshake, I offend,
Oh, my God.
I direct, and I fight. What am I?
I think that is the worst riddle
That
I've
is
heard.
a really, really good riddle. Matt DeGroot would agree with me,
Thanks, a
but
great riddle.
even more, to back it up, Mandy and Mascot, welcome.
Welcome. I agree with you. That was a good riddle.
Thanks, Mandy. You got a riddle.
Mandy.
Have you got a riddle for us this morning, Mandy?
Yeah. We're 5 little items of an everyday sort. You'll find us all in a tennis court.
Okay.
What are we?
In English, Mandy?
Little items. 5 little items.
Yeah, 5 little items of an everyday sort.
An everyday sort. Yeah.
You'll find us all in a tennis court.
Find us
What
on
are
a
we?
tennis court.
Squares?
Go on.
Nope.
Corners?
Socks?
Nope.
Find it on a
Say
tennis
it.
court.
Items.
A net?
Say it.
I can't. I don't want to say it.
In a
You say
tennis
it.
court.
What is that?
What does that
Fist.
got to do with the tennis court?
Wrist.
Vows.
Tennis court, the spelling I-A-E-I-O-U.
Guys, can I just say something? Can I wish you all the luck in the world at the Radio Awards, and fingers crossed you get some because you all deserve it.
Oh, Mandy.
Do you know what?
That is
And Mandy-
magnificent.
I
We're
mean,
sit-
we wouldn't be a show without you,
Oh,
man.
and I've been campaigning for an award in the radio industry for the best caller of all time.
Yeah, Mandy, you are our best caller.
From
and
Yorkshire.
for that, we're going to send you back to Vegas.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.